Alright guys, Tom here, and welcome to the first ever Team of the Week video I'm going to be doing. Now, I'm going to probably be reviewing every single Team of the Week every single week, because as you know, a Team of the Week comes out every single week, and I'm going to start on the Team of the Week for October the 10th, which came out yesterday on Wednesday, October the 10th, and we're basically going to review it. So the first player we've got here is Roman Weidenfeller, who plays for Borussia Dortmund in, of course, the Bundesliga, and he's got pretty decent stats really. He's got 86 diving, 81 handling, as you can see on the screen, 58 kicking, not that great, 86 reflexes, 48 speed, which isn't that good, but 85 positioning, which is really good, and he's going for 35k at the moment. An absolute steal if you ask me. The next player I've got on the screen now is Andrea Ronoshaya, and he's in a 4-4-1-1 formation. To be honest, this is probably one of the worst Team of the Week players this week. I mean, he's going for a 16k, which isn't that bad if you want an inform player in your team. I mean, you can make a Serie A team around him. His stats aren't that great, but Branislav Ivanovic from Chelsea, who is Serbian, is probably the best player we have this week for Team of the Week. For the price, he's only going for 75k, which you'll probably think is pretty expensive, but for an 83 right back in the Premier League, there isn't many. I mean, you've got Johnson, and you've also got Kyle Walker, so I think Ivanovic is a really, really good player to have in form this week. Pretty good stats as well. He's increased his overall by 1, and the next player is Douglas Ferreira, who's in the centre back role as well. 3-4-2-1 formation, not that great. 60 pace, pretty low. He's a pretty tall guy though, 6'4". He's got 2-star weak foot and 2-star skills, which is pretty poor for a Brazilian. The next player is from Man City. He of course is Alexander Kolarov, who's scored an absolute cracker this week. He's got 3-star weak foot and 2-star skill moves. He's got pretty good pace. He's got 70 pace, a 76 shot, 80 passing, 75 dribbling, 81 defense, and 78 heading. Really, really good overall stats, but Ribery, the best player we have this week. Of course, 91 overall. That 93 pace, which hasn't been updated from his card, which is 90. A better shot, 83 shot. A better passing, 84 passing. A better dribbling at 93 dribbling. And he's going for 1.3 million. Of course, you've got 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot. And the next player is Marek Hamšík, who has got 4-star weak foot and 3-star skills. He's got 77 pace, not that great for a centre attacking midfielder, but look at that passing, 83 passing, and a nice 83 shot, 84 dribbling as well, and he's got pretty decent defending stats as well, and he's going for 120k, which is pretty expensive. The next player is Ronaldinho, who of course has got pretty poor, it's actually got pretty poor pace nowadays, 61 pace, I think it was like 90 or something in like FIFA 2005, 82 shot, not that bad, but look at that, 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot, but of course that's going to come at a price, and it's going to cost you 135k at the moment, and he's in a 3-5-2 formation, which is really, really poor. The next player is Wilfred Bony. Haven't personally heard of this guy. He comes from the Ivory Coast, and he plays in the actual Portuguese league for Braga. Now, this guy has actually got really, really cheap. He's only going for about 15k, which is an absolute bargain. I mean, if you want an informed player in your team, a centre forward, decent pace, get this guy. And the next guy, Miroslav Klose, is really, really good. He's 84 overall, 78 pace, 79 shots, 69 passing, 80 dribbling, 51 defense, and look at that, and 89 heading. I mean, this guy's stats are actually pretty low for an 84 player rated overall, and he's only going for 40k. Slightly expensive, he saved that for me, but an 84 player with okay stats is slightly expensive if you think about it. And the next player is Gignach. He's got 79 pace, pretty decent, an 80 shot, 73 passing, 75 dribbling, and okay defense, and a pretty decent head for only 70k. Pretty decent actually. He's got 3-star weak foot, 3-star skiller, and he plays in the Ligue 1 in France for Marseille. So you really can't go wrong with that 77 rated overall player. And then I do actually go on to look at the subs bench, but personally this team is really, really good. You've got 80 overall and a 4.5 star. The two players which I'd really, really recommend to go for is probably Hamšík and probably Miroslav Klose. I mean, Ivanovic is pretty decent, but I mean, you've got players like Kyle Walker and Johnson have got pretty decent pace in the Premier League. I'd probably go for them more than actual Ivanovic, and I mean Kolarov is pretty decent on the left as well, really, really good overall stats as well. And just as I'm switching through these players as well, all these five silver players, I'll probably be going for about 30k on the Xbox. This bronze player probably going for about 15k ish at the moment, as he doesn't actually play, he only plays for Nigeria. I'm not particularly sure what team that is. And the goalkeeper will probably go for about 20k, but personally these guys are on the subs bench, they're not really that good, poor formation, animations, everything like that. And I mean, nothing really stand out. I mean, you can get much better players that are in form for probably a little bit more price, but you can really get and look at that guy's weak foot. He's got a 4-star weak foot, which I thought was pretty impressive. Pretty decent overall stats. That's why I went for around 15 to 20k, but really these guys don't really stand out that much. You could probably, I mean, you can get Tim Howard in the Barclays Premier League, who's an 81 overall for about 2k on the Xbox, and that 78 goalkeeper is probably going to go for about 20k just because he's in form, which is a bit of a waste of money really. You can get much better players than the people on the subs bench, but this team, pretty decent. I really like it. There's a few players that I really like, and especially Ivanovic, Kolarov. Ribery, slightly expensive. Hamšík, pretty decent. Ronaldinho and Hamšík, pretty expensive players. And you've also got Miroslav Klose. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to do lots more. My Turtle Beaches also came today, so I'll have a video of them, unboxing them, I think. So better quality mic. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. And goodbye.